Okay guys, Metal Maverick here, back for another unpackaging. We got two packages here again. We got one from SD Bullion. Get it in the camera actually. SD Bearing Supplies. And then we got this other one, looks like it's from Fulfillment Services. Hint, it's Provident Metals. Let's get these opened and we'll see what we got. We'll do the SD Bullion one first. Pull the receipt out. Looks like they actually put this one in a roll. That's cool with me. So at SD Bullion, I took advantage of their junk silver, and it was just their choice of dimes or quarters, or a mix between the two. Looks like they sent me just some dimes, which is cool. I mean quarters, which is fine with me. They typically hold their silver content better. They usually don't wear as much. Usually used more, but since they're bigger and there's more silver in general, they typically, yeah. There we go. And we have a 42 ender on this side, bit tarnished, back of his head. The other side is sealed, and we are gonna go right ahead and open those. And we'll see if we got anything good in here. Probably not, but we'll sort them out by date real quick. You know, I do like these brown rolls. I have some of myself, but I do like the bank rolls from like the actual bank. They're a little bit thinner paper. They roll up easier so you can see both ends instead of these ones where they just fold them over. So looks like we got all silver. They didn't screw us over at all. Tarnished one right there. Let's see what we got. So we got 40. This is the ender, I guess. 43. Wasn't a 42, I guess. We got a 54. We'll do those down there. We got a 64. If I can get my fingers out of the way. We'll sort them out by decade. And off camera, I'll sort them out by actual year. 36. Another 64. Another 64. Kind of a more rough looking one. Something like ate away at his face. Got a 54. 61. 64. And again, I don't mind getting the 64s. Typically they're less worn than the older ones, so that's actually not a bad looking 40. If I can get right in the middle of the camera. It's pretty defined around his face. You can see all the details. Right around the rim there's a little worn. The back's a little worn, but hey, what can you do? So we got 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. Yeah, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Oh, there we go. It's messing up a little bit. We got 40s again. 42. 43. 64. We got a 53, kind of toasty looking. 39. 42. I think it's right there. Got a 64. Got a 64 again, it looks like. So again, probably mostly in the 60s. Again, another 64. Nothing too special. A little worn. About halfway through the roll, we got 44. So, yeah, it seems like this camera doesn't mind silver, but it has a problem with copper. 43. It's probably just the size of the actual coin. Ooh. Standing Liberty. Very worn, but that is my first one in quarters, so that's pretty cool to get. No date on it. I'll look at it off camera a little bit. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting a date off that. That's cool. With all the other ones, that's really neat to get. We got a 57. 50 there. 64 with some gunk on it. 53. Somewhere around there. 64. 64. 64. Yep, that stacks getting pretty big. 62. 64. 52. It's right there. 43. 62. 41. 64. Again, more gunk on it. Oh, well, you got a 45. Good thing it's junk, since I'm just dropping it all over the place. Constitutional junk, at least. 64. 42. I feel like that Constitution had a lot of good stuff, and I mean, even the junk was good. And a 60 to end the roll. So there were all the quarters. We'll get the next package opened here quick. So, just like the other one, mostly 40s and 60s. I don't know if there was something with the 50s, but I guess people like to hold on to their 50s. So we got the Standing Liberty, we got the 30s there, the 40s, the 50s, and the stack of 60s. Okay, we're going to slide these back, give us a little bit more room. And we'll get the next package open. Again, just gonna pull that off. Ooh, fancy. The Year of the Boar, I guess. magnet. It's a nice little thing that they sent. I thought it was the year of the pig, though. So, boar, pig, isn't all kind of the same thing? And they got a package within a package. You know, I gotta say, I really enjoy the way that Provident Metals packages their stuff. It's a little excessive, but I'd rather it be a little excessive than not enough. I mean, this is just like constitutional junk silver too. Imagine if you got something better from them. They'd probably really package it well for you. Ooh, they actually sent me a little baggie with it. They did not give me that last time. So it's really neat to get. It's got a nice little drawstring on it. So let's get that untied. We'll probably tie up and singe those ends so they'll come unraveled. I like that they sent a little bag. It's really neat. And we got halves from Provident. Gotta love that sound. Got them a little out of order, but since they're in a bag, there kind of wasn't an order. There's one that's really tarnished there. Get the string out. And let's go through these quick. That one's in pretty good looking condition. Walking Liberty, 43. Another Walking Liberty, 36. Got JFK, 64, of course. Got another JFK 64. Another JFK 64. That one's actually more one than was first look. Got a Benji. So that's in the 62. Another 64 Franklin. Another Benjamin. Looks like another 50. Looks like a 54 this time. There we go. So another Walking Liberty 643. I mean, I was saying 64 so much in the last one. 46 Walking Liberty. We got a 42 Walking Liberty. We got a 49 of the Benjamin. There. We're just gonna stack these by Benjamins, Kennedys, and Walking Liberties. They're mostly gonna be Walking Liberties, I bet. 45. JFK 64. And that's just because there was more years where they ran the Walking Liberty. Ooh, she's really worn. Right down the middle there. You can still see that it's a 37. Got another 64 Kennedy. Some of these Kennedys are in pretty good looking condition. Another Kennedy. Another Kennedy. That looks like a proof. I think that's a proof. That just might be a proof. Yes, it is. So we got a 1964 proof Kennedy. And we also got a good amount of Walking Liberties. We got another JFK. And to end it, we got a really worn Walking Liberty 1919, I think. It's pretty worn, a little dented down by the date, but I'm pretty sure that's a 1919. So, gotta say, I like what Provident sends, and I like the way they package it. They like to mix a little bit of the old with a bit of the new. Seems like SD Bullion might do the same thing since I did get that Standing Liberty. Overall, I'm happy with what I got, especially since I got this 64 proof and that Standing Liberty. It's really cool to get. So we got these 64s of the JFK right there. We got all of our Walking Liberties right here. Again, none of these are sorted by date. And the Benjamins, which we'll put in the middle because that's when they minted them. So, overall, pretty cool. That's like 14.3 ounces of silver, according to, you know, what they say with the whole wear and everything. They say each coin has 0.715 of an ounce silver. So we got, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, we got $10 of quarters and $10 of halves. Just nice amounts of fractional, so if we ever need to get little bits here or there in the future, we can just sell them off as needed. Well, it was a nice unboxing. We'll see you guys next time.